What is up, guys and gals and guys? Space Unicorn here, bringing you some hot frag action. Today, guys, we're going to be reviewing all the cards in Arena 2. But before we get into the video, I need you a huge favor. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support is genuinely appreciated. And like I said, with the videos not doing so well lately, every little comment really makes me quite happy to see you guys are enjoying it. So if you could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. That being said, let's roll into the video.
Zombie apocalypse.
Alrighty, guys, as I stated before, we are doing Arena 2. We did Arena 1 yesterday. Link for that will be appearing up there. I pointed to the right corner. Booyah. We also did the Training Arena. Link for that is in the description below. Now, that being said, these are going to be the ranked 2 cards. We've been ranking them as followed. We're going to have Why Are You in the Game, C rank, B rank, A rank, S, and SS rank characters. So why don't we get into ranking these characters, shall we? Starting off the rankings for Arena 2, we have the Cyber Girl. This card can be played in several different fashions. She is a decent attacker with a decent fire rate, but her main benefit is the ability to get back on defense super fast. Fastest in the game, in fact. She has the ability to teleport to a tower or bunker that is under attack in any situation. This is an incredibly valuable asset to have on your team. However, she does lack a lot of things. She lacks consistency in her fire. She is a hit scan character, so she always takes a little bit of tracking. As you can see, I'm struggling with her, and for that reason, she is going to be rank B in the current meta. You will be able to play her up to about Arena 5 or 6 and be successful with her. After that, it takes a lot of skill to get any real value out of her. Just moving her outside of the anything above B, pretty straightforward, pretty simple for Cybergirl. But as stated, she is a fun character to play, and she can really pest other opponents, especially with the ability to just go back to wherever you decide to go. It's basically a free reset. Pretty straightforward and simple. Next on our list, we have one of my favorite cards to play. It is Quarterback. So many people sleep on Quarterback. Quarterback is an excellent card with huge health, and honestly, if you can learn the projectile, he has good damage too. But the things that hold him back is most of the time people are not going to take the time to learn the projectile. It is a very tricky projectile to use, especially since the auto fire triggering is so small. But with the mobility and the health pool only being, he literally has the 4th most health in the game, guys, when leveled up. But with that and the mobility, he is able to do pretty good damage, and he's able to distract cards very easily from your opponent's side of the field. This is why you kind of don't want to sleep on him, but he is going to be rank B due to that projectile being so funky with this particular card. If it wasn't for that projectile, if he had more of a Paku projectile, this guy would be really good. I think honestly you could even argue he would be meta if he had a Paku style projectile. Next up on our list, we have the Volcano. This card is slept on, guys. Don't think I'm joking. So many people sleep on Volcano. Volcano does damage, boys. Not little bits of damage. Huge, massive gobs of damage to anything he hits, whether it be a tower, a card, doesn't really matter. The damage is there. I mean, it's 94 with a direct hit and then the burn off. So you're doing crazy damage with this card. However, he is going to be rank B due to a really low ability and a really low health pool. If he had more mobility or more of a health pool, this card would 100% be in meta. That simple. His damage is actually that good. He just needs more health and more speed. I don't even know what to tell you guys with it. On the list now, we have everyone's favorite agile character, Cleo. Cleo is one of the most fun cards to play in the game. And I am not exaggerating whenever I say that. I think almost everybody would agree with me. She might be the most agile character in the game. Her ultimate ability is a jump that you can do twice, allows you to cover huge amounts of ground, allows you to go vertical if you so choose. Really kind of puts this character in a league of her own with her mobility capability. That rhymed. But as stated, this card is a ton of fun to play and fully deserving of the rank of A, as a good one is going to maximize her damage output, which is pretty high, and then maximize the mobility on this character as well. She fires a burst weapon, which is a little tricky to aim sometimes, but with the get out of jail free card that is this character's mobility, you really won't have too many issues coming across your end of the table whenever you are doing this. Just learn a little bit of tracking, this card will be a monster for you. Alrighty, Vlad. It's time that we rank you. Where do I start with this character? Well, let's do some pros. Vlad has a pro. He heals whenever he damages somebody. His fire rate's better than Longshot, so he is, in my personal opinion, better than Longshot. However, with no zoom feature and him being a long-range character with no real close-range potential, you really kind of gotta really focus in, and if you're off even a little bit, this card will not be rewarding for you. The ultimate ability is useless, but he does do good damage. He does have a minor self-heal. For that very simple reason, we have him at rank C, barely ahead of Longshot. Technically, I could hear an argument for why is he in the game, but that self-heal is valuable, and he does do good damage, and he has a better fire rate than Longshot, so that is why he's ahead of Longshot. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. That's Vlad for you, you know what I mean? Oh boy, the big man himself, Lucha Boy. The most health in the game of Frag right here. I have a saying, there is no cure for 1,000 health points. And it is very, very true, especially with this individual character. This character can tank pretty much whatever he wants for quite a decent amount of time. He is almost a staple in all lineups because of the fact he has so much health. Whenever you have to work through that much health pool, it allows your other cards to get in position. And this card is 100% a meta card. Very, very good. Able to do the damage you want. Tank the damage if you want to use him as a bullet sponge. Do whatever you want with this character. Just don't leave him out of your lineup. That is Lucha Boy for you. Meta card. Next up we have Von Doom, guys. Von Doom is a very underrated card as well. He's one of those cards that if you sleep on him, he will hurt you. He has the ability to heal himself whenever he inflicts damage. He also has a splash radius on his primary fire, a pretty large clip for a splash character at 15, but the real thing that makes Von Doom annoying is the fact that he can resurrect himself or your entire team with one ultimate ability. This is very powerful if you learn how to time it and position this card correctly to play the maximum range on his ultimate ability. That is just the way this card works. As you can see, I'm healing myself off the tower damage here, keep myself alive. Now, if I die here, all I'm going to do is resurrect myself. Watch. And boom, Von Doom's back on the field. Let's grab him again. It's really that simple with this card. Do damage, stay alive. If you die, well, just resurrect, because your ultimate ability recharges in 18 seconds, thus making you incredibly pesty for your opponents. That is why he is going to be rank A in the current builds, and you can honestly use this guy in all arenas. However, you're going to kind of phase him out towards Arena 9 because there are cards that are even better yet to be ranked. I do love this card. Don't sleep on him. Last but not least, we have Queza. Where do I begin with Queza? I don't like this card at all. This is Dan, essentially, in my personal opinion, with a worse ultimate and a slightly better fire rate. Their damage is very similar. The only difference is Queza has a very fast fire rate. That's probably the best thing you're going to say about Queza, is that she has a fast fire rate. Her ultimate ability, that beach ball, is pretty much useless. You can hit people off the map with it. It does do okay damage, but it is not going to be consistent enough for you to really get any true value out of it. Oh, that's entertaining. And it explodes in the air. That's Queza, guys. She's going to be ranked C, and I really can't justify anything higher. I do not like this card. This is one of those cards that, just for me, realistically, you can use her to Arena 3, and then you really want to get rid of her, because there's almost everybody does it better. Cool. Now, guys, you've seen where the Arena 2 cards rank currently. We had our first S-rank card appear in Arena 2, and he really is one of those cards that you really want in your lineup in all situations. There's no replacing 1,000 health points. There's just not. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with a friend. Tell them to come join us for our videos, come join us for premieres. You guys know I love to answer my comments. And I hope to see you guys there. Stay safe, and I will see you legends next time. Bye-bye, everybody.